Okay. Now let's say that we want to find the mean difference. So this is going to be the simulated RPM, revenue paying miles, for September 2001 through the end. So we want to compare the actual with the mean simulated value. So we'll call this mean difference, right? So that will be like that minus risk mean of that. Okay. Now let's also find the difference. Okay, so that's your mean difference. Okay. Let's also look at the 5th and 95th percentile. Okay. So this one will be 5th percentile difference. Okay. And then we will do 95th percentile difference here. Okay. So 5th percentile difference is you take the actual minus risk percentile, right? Risk percentile of the simulated value, and then you do 0.05 here. Okay. Now go into edit mode, highlight and copy, and we'll insert it here, and then change 0.05 to 0.95. Okay. Now I'm going to set up a column with the month and the year, and this is for the purpose of plotting. So let's call this month year. Okay. So we're going to do concat. Okay. So the month. Okay. And then we'll put a hyphen in between, and then the year. Okay. So now let's align it there. Now we have simulated. We have set up the means and everything. All right. Now let's do the simulation. Okay. So go to at risk. Let's look at the parameters. Now we make that automatic, and let's make this fixed and 1. Okay, so let's simulate for 10,000 repetitions and simulate. Okay, we have completed simulation, and the mean difference at 5th percentile, 95th percentile, and as you examine, you see that the actual is, as of 2006, the actual is still lagging the prediction based on pre 9/11 data. Okay, so let's okay, at the 5th percentile level we are starting to make up, but at the mean we are still about 5.6 million RPM below what should have been, and at the 95th percentile level we are 19 million 19.7 million RPM compared to what would have been if there was no attack on the 9/11. Now let's plot these. Okay, so we're going to plot the mean 5th percentile and the 95th percentile. Okay, and well, let's do this. Okay, let's first insert a blank scatter plot, and then we will add the data. Okay, so add. So the first one is mean difference. The x values are these. Okay, and the y values are the mean difference. Okay, so that's the first line. And then let's add 5th percentile, and the x values are the same, and the y values are these. And then we do one more, that is the 95th percentile. X values are these, and the y values are these. Okay, so we have a visual representation of the forecasted value based on what should have been. Okay, so let's put the legend at the bottom. Okay, so let's say that we have a chart title of projected RPM without 9/11. Okay. Now we may want to add maybe one more, which will be the actual. So we say actual. Right, and the x values are these, and the y values are the actuals, which are that. Okay, so now you see well, the actual is not going to work because these are differences. So sorry. So projected RPM without 9/11.